Alright, Seth, I know we were talking the other day about possibly having me review some of your gameplay and stuff to see if I could give you any helpful tips, and I was going over this one. This is a loss we had on last night, at least the day I'm recording this, it was last night when we went on our 6-game win streak or whatever. So yeah, I figured I'd just get into it and see what I could do. Alright, that was a decent kickoff. The only thing is right here, after this kickoff, he's there way before you, and if he wants to, he can easily get to that boost pad before you, because you can see he still has boost. You only have 4 boost, and he already has a lot of momentum going on, like he's already going really fast, so even if he is out of boost right there, you can see he's there way before you if he boosts more, but he slows down because he wants to read that ball. Now that's fine because you do end up messing him up, and I think you're able to get the boost. Let me side check real quick. Yeah, you are able to get the boost, but the thing is, after you come up here, alright, if I switch direction real quick, alright, as you come through, there's boost pads. People always talk about these boost lanes, right? The straight down here on this line, and there's these boost pads coming along here, and same on the other side. You see them like kind of like 3 lanes. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Anyway, when you're coming through here, you want, if in this position, right? You see, he's there before you. He could get to that boost pad if he didn't like hit his brakes and stuff. So it's really risky for you to go for this if he does. This is another thing. You did get this boost, and you only boosted. You used like 12 boost there, which is good because you want to be helping back. But if you boost like 12 and then flip at the end of it, you'll be going way faster than just boosting 12 at a time. And so if you did that, I got a bit lucky here with my save thing. If I missed that, it was kind of an easy one, but if that guy beat me to that, you were going to be in some trouble because you were still too far away to really get to the ball in time. And so if instead of just boosting 12, if you boosted down to 70 or whatever and then flipped forward, you'd be going a lot faster from midfield. Decent touch there. The only thing, I was a bit too far back, and obviously for me to have been scored, it would have been a bit higher, but it was still good pressure on the goal. This was... Yeah, that area there, that was a bit slow. The idea was right, I see you wanted to get there before the two guys, but as you went up for it, you kind of braked. Like, see right there, you just hesitated and braked just a little bit. If I didn't get there first, that narwhal guy was probably going to beat you, either putting a shot on target or putting it in a dangerous situation off the back wall. So, yeah, just that's just something like a technical practice, how much you practice those, right? He practices those! Anyways, you want to... like just the more fluent you can get with your aerials, because even though you did double jump, it wasn't as fast as it could be because of you killed your momentum before you went up. That one, you were here before this guy. He was pretty far away. Like right here, he's he's sort of fake challenging almost. Like he's driving near that wall, so it's reasonable to expect him to kind of challenge you, go for 50-50 on the wall or something. But right there, you see you're there way before him, even if he does boost up that wall. And you come at this, let's see, oops. Alright. You come at this ball when, oops. Alright, you come at this ball. Let me slow it down. Too high, right? Like you hit that, see right here. When you come up and hit this ball, you hit it with the bottom left corner of your car on the top corner of the ball. So that sends it, see like right there, you hit that straight, basically it's gonna go straight down in the ground. So that narwhal guy is gonna be able to turn on it, or just let it roll up the wall or whatever and get an easy clear, because you're not gonna be able to follow up, and it's too far for me to follow up. So ideally, you would have wanted to come and hit it like with the top right of your corner of your car into the bottom part of the ball, and that would send it either upwards or if you could get it out in the middle more for me. But what you hit there was basically just giving up possession. Okay. This is another one. You could have taken your time on this one a bit more. Now, I like your speed, right? I'm not saying slow your down how fast you're moving, but your touch looked a bit rough and it was kind of rushed almost. You see as this guy goes up the wall, he double jumps. See how he flipped there? That means he doesn't have a way to get the ball to the ball before you unless he uses all his boost, and his momentum is basically going straight towards midfield. So he's gonna have to use a lot of boost to get there before you. And as you go up for this, you kind of see like how you have to like hit that with the corner of your car. You had more time to. Nice there. You saw I was going for it and you headed to mid for a pass instead of following me up there. I love that. That was a really nice dummy. The follow-up touch was a bit rough. Things in this, right? So if you could have, right, you'd want to be able to hit this with your nose instead of just bonking it up like that, because it pops it up for him. So now he's going to be able to easily get it over you. Oh, also he has champ wheels, so you're playing against someone in champ. The best thing to do here is if you can't get around the ball enough. Like that dummy is really good, but that touch gave them a shooting chance. What you'd want to do is kind of stick your body right in front of the ball, like kind of like stay right there until he gets there, and like that far in front of the ball. And so right when he gets here, like single jump into it so that you kind of kill the momentum of the ball, because that touch pops it up and you'd want to kind of like force a 50-50, you know what I mean? Your positioning is very good going up here. Yeah, nice follow-up. You could have gotten a decent shot out of that. Again, that's just technical consistency. That was a really nice demo too by you. There was a bit of a hesitation there. If you were going to go for that to beat him, you were going to have to use more boost. But that was a really risky shot anyways. I'm not saying it was bad to go for it, because it was very unlikely they were going to be able to score off of it, but if you wanted to get there before him, or even force 50-50, you would have had to use more boost. Alright. This aerial, two things on this. You see that Zolor and the Narwhal dude are out of your screen. Well, not out of your screen, you can see them, but Narwhal is floundering in the air, and Zolor's heading back for boost. So you know you have time. You don't need to aerial this. You can take a nice touch, maybe set yourself up for a dribble or a nice power shot. But the aerial is fine too if you get down to the other side of the field, other corner of the field, so you can get boost, so I can get boost, to help buy some time for us to set up again. But you have lots of boost, so you could, if you did wait for this touch, you could set up for a nice solo play. But your aerial up in here, I'm gonna play this in slow motion because when you go up for this aerial, you double jump without pulling on your thumbstick at all. So like one jump, two jump, and then you pull up your thumbstick, and that means all your momentum's still going this way on the field when you double jump and like don't pull your thumbstick up. Because if you single jump, pull your thumbstick back real quick so you're facing upwards, and then jump again, it'll send your momentum more up into the sky so you could hit that ball easier instead of setting your car more this way. Yeah, unlucky demo there. Nothing you can really do about that. I like that you went for that. You saw I was floundering, so you were able to make the play. Really nice beat. That was a nice shot. Put us in the lead. Alright, again, on this kickoff, yeah, let's see. As you come back, you don't pick up any boost pads, and so it's going to be difficult for you to get back in the play. Or if I didn't make that play, if you had to do anything, or even if I made the play but I hit it back out to their Zolar guy, you wouldn't have much boost to make a play. So again, you'd want to when you're coming back, you can flip in this boost lane. That's only going to take you like a second longer to get right here from where you were. So like right there, you could easily take like just a slight turn to hit this one, and then turn, go hit these two or those two. Or even if you don't hit that one, if you just hit these two, that's going to be 24 boost for you to help make a play. But instead, you can kind of like right in between them, And so now you only have like one boost pad, two boost pads, so you only have 24 boosts going upfield here, where instead if you hit this boost pad, and those two as you went, you'd be at 50 boosts almost to help go upfield. I like the idea. That's just, again, something you have to work on with time, but I like the idea. Okay, again, I don't know if you're gonna get this either way, but if I were in this situation, I would have tried. As you're coming up, you could easily turn into a few of this boost lane right here. See, you're only in joy like this whole time. Where are you? You're right there. If you come up, then you're good right here. You're super close to these few boost pads. Now, if he was a quarter of a second long, like you were super close to that. If you had like one more boost pad as you're coming up this, you could easily get into that boost lane and maybe make a play. That one would have been, really close, even if you did get the boost pads. But you still get the idea that just getting those few boost pads on the way back, those 3 boost lanes are really key. You want to stay in those as much as possible. Now, I saw you were trying to bang that, but yeah, that was just another thing where didn't get quite the hit you wanted. Now, one thing you can do on that is that I find helps a lot. When the ball's a fair amount off the ground, right? Like it's not like an inch above the ground. When you hit this, let me see if I can get it in the exact frame. All right. When you hit this ball, you flip into the very, very, very bottom of the ball and like see how little of a contact you got in. Right now you want your nose to kind of be like, see where those sparks are? You kind of want your nose to be hitting where those sparks are. So you just hit like a 1/10 of a second, flipped a 1/10 of a second, do you know how it was, too early. And if you did that, that would have been a nice shot over the last man, possibly a goal. Or even if he does save it, it would make him work hard for it. You end up beating him anyways, so that was really good. Really close shot too, so it was nice either way. Alright, on this one, you can see me when I'm going up here. Alright, you can see when I'm going up here, right? I'm on the right side of this ball. But, like, there's no way I'm hitting it to the right side. And so as you can see, if you... Yeah, you see as I go up for this ball, I'm on the right side of it. So I can't hit it to the corner very easily or anything. So I'm very likely going to hit to left. And if you kind of stand here for a minute, you're kind of like, slow moving. Now if you were to boost, because you saw I was going to be able to hit that side. If you were to boost over that boost pad, flip into this one over, you'd not be losing much boost because you're picking up the boost pads. And when the ball comes over, instead of being over there when I hit it down, you might be over here somewhere, able to cut in for a shot on goal. Very nice 50. Nice clear. Yeah, that goal is all you. Very, very nice. Yeah, that's just technical mishap. You cut in a bit too much for this ball. Oh, you got too close to the ball. You saw, that was coming from like midfield, off that pinch. There was very little chance it was going where you were expecting it to. If you were, let's see. I'm pretty sure when you come out, you kind of go in a big wide C that way into the corner. Yeah, like that. If instead, now I see you're trying to cheat up here, right? That's what you're going for. If you instead cut in right here, you start taking a tighter turn instead of driving straight. If you go like in this boost pad area, you'd probably be like over here or something by now, and you could read this boost bounce much easier, being able to get a nice power shot down the line. But you just put yourself in an awkward angle. That wasn't like Obviously, that's like a 1 in 100 chance that you ever own goal that. And that's another thing where we talked about. You kind of like hesitate on your aerials. At least you're hitting them, right? That's not a huge problem. It's kind of just once you get that speed up, it's gonna make them extra effective. Boost lanes again. You see, I'm gonna be able to turn on that. I'd like to see you kind of see the boost lane again, right to your diagonal flip right now. You'd have those 2, 3 maybe boost pads to get there, and you'd be in goal with more than the 12 boost. I thought you were going for the boost there. You saw I had control of it, and I was going to try to go for a solo player summon. Yeah, that was a weird pinch. That was let's see. That was hard to know if I was going for that or not. I can understand why you'd go for that. Yeah, that hit was a bit awkward. If he's not getting there, you could have settled that in your car. Or even if you come up and hit that with your nose, it'll be a bit more powerful instead of giving the narwhal a nice, slow, easy touch. Alright, I'm sure you see Squishy, right? He's always in like hypersonic speed and everything. Like on this, when you're coming up here, you have lots of boost. So obviously you want to save your boost for getting back, but if I'm like, you see me get that clear, and right when you see me about to boom this, you can use like 5 to 10 boosts and flip forward, then you'd be going a lot faster. So you can pressure anything that you can pressure any ball that maybe flies over goal, or like right there you'd have a lot more momentum to get going towards that. Because 5 to 10 boosts isn't going to be the end of the world unless you're at like 10 boosts. But when you have 90, you really don't need 90 boosts to make a play. You only need 20, 30 max to make most plays in doubles. So if you use that 5-10 boost to boost up to midfield here, you'll be going a lot faster, which will help you react to anything or even get back without having to waste boost then. This is just another thing, right? You miscalculated your aerial. Nice demo. Very nice 50. Alright, right here, when you go in for this, you kind of break there again. But if you didn't, and even if you like hit your drift for a quarter of a second, or you might not even have to, when you go into that hit, you could hit this with the corner of your car or the nose of your car or something, instead of hitting it with the side flip, because you get over that guy, but it gives position right back to him, and now I'm beat. That was a really bad challenge for me. A really nice recovery though to stop him from scoring. Now, this is a rough position to be in. That was risky, because I see you have 54 boost, right? So you could easily get in front of goal and try to save this if he gets it, but you knew he was missing, so that was like really risky to go for boost there. He probably should have had that hit, but that was really risky to go for boost instead of driving in front of goal for the save, because if he did happen to connect on that, you weren't getting back in time for the goal. That's another just miscalculated aerial. I think you did wrong there. You just jumped a bit too forward. I saw you were able to correct it afterwards. You're like, oh no, but just another thing you get used to the ball checking after a while. Alright, right here, you cut in too sharp on goal. When you're coming in for these, you go for like right down the middle, right? You're not even like crossing this halfway point, and you drive into goal near post and have to do one of those rotation things. Now that was a dangerous one, because if instead of going down here, if you boosted and came a bit around this side and turned in on this, you'd be able to challenge us up the wall instead of having to risk him scoring that or getting a pass down to a teammate, because you took a second or two in goal to readjust to that. And the recovery was a bit sloppy, but all you need to do is airroll like a slightly different way and you'll land on your feet. Very aggressive challenge there, because he was likely going to get there even if he was in low boost. And you could have gotten this off the wall if you boosted just a little bit. You could have been there to hit that off. Bad double commit. Not saying that was all you, that was me too, but I'm just saying we need to work on this. Nice pass by that guy to me. Alright, this doesn't matter because it's the end of the game. But for other situations, dude, this is a hard read to hit, but if we're like an inch behind this, let's see if I can get another detailed hit for you on this. I'll like show you close up. Yeah, I see how you hit that with like the very, very back end of your car. That's not going to give it much power, and it's kind of just going to send it backwards into the mid. So if this was a dangerous situation, or like a, you know, in the middle of a game situation instead of just the end, that'd be a very dangerous pass to them. Or I could probably actually just about to own goal that. But so all you would need to do there is if you were like hit your brakes for a quarter of a second right before you went into this, you would have been able to hit that with the normal part of your car, putting it somewhere over that direction where, because right now if I miss this, it's gonna roll right in front of goal. Narwhal's probably gonna be there to contest it, or if I hit this, I'm probably sending this into the goal. Alright, hope this helped.